Hey fellas, how y'all doing? My name is RowdyGuy and today we are checking out Rick and Morty virtual Rick-ality. So let's go and check this baby out.
As he slowly became aware of his surroundings, he looked around and he noticed that his hands looked a little bit off.
Who are you?
Well, I'm Rowdy.
No, I'm Rowdy.
Yeah, exactly, that's what I meant.
What?
So as I was saying, after looking around a bit, he noticed there were two small cabins beneath the TV. He opened the right one and saw there was a spectator cam. Not knowing what that was, he opened the left one and he pulled the lever for Giant Morty mode. However, he didn't really like Giant Morty mode, so he turned it back off. He finally realized what he had to do when he saw a disc which said "Do Rick's laundry." Morty is not all too clever, you know.
Hey y'all, this is Fast Food Fred, and I'm talking today about VR pressing the menu button. You know, every controller has some kind of button that lets you access the menu. So you done press that button and whoa-woody-do, you're gonna get yourself a tasty chunk. This is Fast Food Fred.
Yeah, Fast Food Fred.
Hey y'all, Fast Food Fred again with a tasty chunk. Thank you for pushing that menu button right there. Have fun out on your adventures, and don't forget, we'll always be here with a tasty chunk when you need it. I'm Fast Food Fred.
All of a sudden he was surrounded by total darkness, and he was wondering, what did I get myself into this time?
Holy crap, Rick! You made a Morty clone, Rick!
Yeah, I know. I had to rearrange the entire garage to do it, Morty. Morty-clone, pay attention to me. I need you to take this laundry and put it in the washing machine. And if that's too confusing of instructions for you, you know, there's a dry erase board on that I put up in the garage here. The dry erase board area, you'll see I wrote instructions on what you're supposed to do.
He was struck with confusion. A clone doing laundry?
Okay. Crap.
He mumbled.
I can't believe you made a Morty clone, Rick!
I know. I made a Morty-clone, Morty. What are you gonna say about that?
It's pretty crazy.
He reached out and he touched himself. Not in a weird way, of course.
Who's the clone here?
Wow, Rick, he's a regular old Morty clone.
That's right, Morty.
Everything felt so real. He was in Rick's garage.
Jeez, Rick, I mean, I don't think he's getting it, really.
Yeah, you know, all he has to do is put the clothes in the washing machine and then turn it on. You know, it's, doesn't take rocket science to figure that out. It's even up on the dry erase board I made.
He finally figured out that he actually had to do the laundry, so he started picking up some of the dirty clothes. He's not bright, but he ain't stupid.
Jeez, I mean, boy, this Morty clone, he really doesn't know what the hell it's doing. You know, it's just kind of just bumbling about like.
Yeah, I know. I see the same thing you see, Morty.
Yeah, I mean, he's just bumbling about, you know?
He wondered what did Rick do to make his underwear so dirty, and he expressed his discontent.
Why do I need to do this?
With all the laundry in, he pushed the button with much anticipation.
Okay, good. So now that this Morty-clone finished the laundry, I don't need it anymore. I mean, it's pretty much just a useless pile of floating head and hands, so I think I'll just go ahead and shoot it.
Being shot in the face is never a nice experience, that he knew better than anyone else. He looked around a bit and he noticed that there was a phone ringing in front of him, fairly aggressively. With little hesitation, he answered.
Looks like you're dead. Welcome to Purgatory. The devil's not available, so you get me, the devil's secretary. We weren't actually expecting you to be dead so soon, so if you don't want to be dead, you can just press that button right in front of you on the phone.
He was just about to push it, but then the voice continued.
Although I don't know why you'd want to go back to the mortal plane. It's fraught
Exactly.
with anxiety and misery and existential dread. I mean, I don't know if it's worth it. It's hard up there, man. I mean, the constant fear of societal collapse and economic ruin. anxieties of being alive, you know?
Exactly,
Why
mate.
go back to that? What, down here it's peaceful, it's pure.
Exactly, yeah, let me stay here.
It's relaxing. I mean, I know it's purgatory, but...
As the voice rambled on, he knew he had made his decision. He was going to stay in purgatory. When all of a sudden,
Yeah, it would be insane. What? Hello? Hello? Hello?
with the person on the other end of the line gone, he felt the loneliness creep upon him. He took one last look around, and he started dancing. The music was soothing, in a way, but then he knew he had to push a button.
Hey, over here, Morty-clone. Listen, had to bring you back for some really important stuff that I can't get into right now because me and Morty have to go. Some stuff's gotten out of hand.
Yeah, you know, we've got to hurry, Rick. Come on.
All right, listen, I made a teleport system for you. All you have to do is, look in the direction you want to go in the room and then click the trackpad button under your thumb. Just push the button down and you can teleport to any part of the room.
He stared at Rick and wondered, teleporting? What kind of genius is this guy?
Okay, let me try.
He aimed at the other side of the garage and poof, he was there.
One last thing, Morty-clone. There's a watch over there on the shelves. I'm gonna need you to grab the watch and put it on your wrist. You'll be able to call me using the watch. This is very important. All right, Morty-clone?
Rowdy, however, was a bit distracted.
Come on, Rick, we got to hurry.
All right, Morty-clone, we gotta go. Don't touch any of my stuff while we're gone.
Rick tried with the last attempt, after which he opened a portal and jumped through. The clone tried to follow him, but as always, he was too slow. Rather quickly, the clone had its hands all over Rick's stuff. Again, not in a weird way. They don't make them like they used to. Then he came upon a box that said artificial locomotion junk. He found this rather funny, apparently. When he finally satisfied his touching urges, he took the watch and put it on, just in time before Rick called.
Oh, good, you found the watch. You're not as dumb as I thought. Okay, use that to call me back once you get the lay of the land.
His eye fell on a can of soda, and all this work had left him rather thirsty. Shortly after that, the gun he was shot with himself ended up in his own clumsy hands.
Initiating reverse safety.
Morty, don't litter. You know, that's my house you're trashing.
I'm sorry, real Morty.
He quickly apologized. The simple-minded often only need simple things to entertain themselves, such as, for example, pulling purple gems out.
Oh, shut up, you.
Alright, Clone Morty, I'm gonna be receiving a part in the driveway. Now, since you can't leave the garage, you're gonna have to use some help. So, if you just hit the button on the Meeseeks box, it's the green and blue box on the shelf there. That should help you out. Even an idiot could figure this one out.
The clone looked around, a bit confused.
Delivery for Rick.
A package was left outside, but he had no way of reaching that.
What is that?
And also he had no idea what that was. All of a sudden he had the bright idea to use the gun on the newly delivered package. I hope this stupidity is not genetic.
If you're gonna mess with it, at least use it correctly.
Then he realized what he was holding.
Okay, I'm just gonna put this back.
Then he saw a green box with an attractive blue button, which he couldn't resist but pushing. In it was something strange. A little blue hat with a headset. Could it be? Oh my days.
I modified the Meeseeks that you can't leave the garage. They should mimic every action you do, except for teleporting, of course. I'm gonna call them U-Seeks.
The clone was overjoyed with his new friend, and he took his headset off. And the creature exploded.
Oh God! I killed him.
Determined to see the creature's eyes, he pulled at the headset, and he pulled, and he pulled.
I can see your eyes.
He realized that the oddly looking creature could maybe be of help, so he took the ball and he threw it outside, next to the delivered package. He tried to pick it up and then throw it at himself. Success.
Awesome!
Oh no.
Oh, great. They don't make them like they used to. Probably a good idea not to order these off of Flork's list. I'm gonna need you to order me another one of these things, Clone Morty. Head over to my workbench and I'll activate my computer remotely using my remote device.
Being a product of modern technology himself, he reached out to the
Oh
screen.
boy. They don't make them much dumber than you, Morty-clone. That's not a touchscreen. Haven't you learned anything in your hour-long meaningless existence?
Apparently not.
There's a mouse pad on the bottom right there for you.
After clearing up the desk, he picked up the mouse and started clearing all of the filthy stuff that Rick still had open.
There we go.
When suddenly... it broke.
Oh god, no.
Great, way to go, Clone Morty. You broke my computer. You really have a delicate touch. I'm gonna need you to fix it. The instructions are in the cabinet door.
He noticed he had to replace the purple crystal, and he already happened to have a few.
Oh boy, look at you. Give yourself a round of applause. You put the crystal in the slot. Good work.
The clone started to wonder why he was actually helping Rick, since he was not being particularly nice. What if I just run away, he wondered. Then again, Rick would probably come after him and kill him. Then he noticed that the computer panel itself had some instructions.
Crystal fuse, don't forget he has RAM.
Not very clear instructions, but instructions nevertheless. On his right was a handle, which just asked to be pulled.
Oh,
Check out
what
my
the?
microburst machine, Clone Morty. You'll never see anything like it anywhere.
No, bring me back. Okay, don't push buttons.
In front of him was a big machine that spoke to him through light. The speed of the lights was slowly increasing. He did not know how much longer his little brain could keep up with this.
What?
And so he generated a battery. However, this was a little bit too complex for his intellect.
What do I do with it now? I got a battery. Wait, where do I need the battery for?
With the battery in hand, he finally decided to follow the instructions on the cabin panel.
Ah, would you look at that? A clone's first portal. Don't be afraid, just walk through it.
However, from Morty's experience, he knew very well how dangerous the portal could be.
Welcome to space, Clone Morty. You're pretty insignificant from up here, huh? Actually, you're just pretty insignificant in general.
Ignoring the fact that he actually could not breathe in space, he tried to pull off the panel in front of him.
Oh god.
With the battery loaded, he could finally open the panel and take the fuse.
That's one.
He said proudly. For the ram, he had to open the hatch on the bottom of the floor. But what was behind it?
Hey, be careful, Clone Morty. There's a monster down there. He's not really dangerous. He's just an asshole.
Fix.
Another brilliant idea. The monster actually wanted a rather special kind of food. The clone quickly realized that by bringing the apple together with the tin can, he could create a metal apple. This clone was getting smarter by the minute.
Yeah, metal carrot, you like that too, right?
Or maybe not. Bringing together the maze with the carrot delivered a rather strange looking thing, to which we will just refer to as a carrot hammer.
Thanks, buddy.
Finally, the clone had all the pieces to repair Rick's PC.
Looks good as new. Nice job, Clone Morty. Try ordering that device now. It'll teleport in over by the laundry machine once you order it. The computer can also be a good place to order things you need, Clone Morty. Don't forget that. Oh, thank God. You got the part, okay? It took you long enough.
Hey.
Listen, that part you're holding is of critical importance. You're gonna use it to retrieve an extremely powerful item, but it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be one of the hardest things you've ever done. It's gonna be very confusing, it's gonna be very difficult, and it's gonna be really challenging. This shit is about to get kicked up like 100 notches. And when you're ready for the fight of your life, give me a call back on the little wrist phone that I made for you.
Alright, you guys, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about Rick and Morty in virtual reality, or virtual Rick-ality as I should say. And remember guys, if you like this video, punch that like button, black and blue, and I will see you all in the next video. See you later!